this is a bit quicker than usual, and that's because I'm in London filming this in a hotel room on my phone. My darling Kathy has had a big operation, so I'm in London looking after her. This Mercury has been exhausting, and I've also got at least a cold coming on, which I'm trying to fight off. Anyway, back to you. You have been going through it, but you've stuck to your guns. You know it's a time where you have to be grounded. You have to work hard for what you want. You've sort of reined yourself in a bit, so you're not quite the free spirit you are. You're not going here, there and everywhere. You've got a mission and you're heading towards it, but there may have been some confusion. I hope that you have not invested in something foolish, and if somebody offers you a too good to be true, get rich quick scheme, do not go anywhere near it until the middle of April when you've got all the facts, because right now everything is up in the air, and you might have people trying to say, oh look, this is a really good idea, it's going to bring about security, and no, it may not do. Check it out. So like Arnold Schwarzenegger then. Anyway, in the beginning of this week, we have Neptune and Mercury joining forces in that area. You might feel really bonded with the people that you love. You may bond with someone from your past. An old friend may pop up and it's like all snuggly. But there could be some confusion. You know what it's like? Two people see the past very differently and have very different ideas of what went on. Don't get caught up in any drama. We then have Venus going into your money and work zone, and that's really good. It means you have the opportunity to build up what you've got once you get through the mercurial fog. Now, when Mercury leaves on the 29th, things get a lot easier, but there's still a little bit of a way to go. So again, just hold off on decisions, particularly around work and money, if you can, up until then. There may be a shift in your home energy as well. You might suddenly decide to move, or someone might want to come and stay with you, or you move in with someone else. But that seems to be, there's some very spontaneous energy happening around that. Mars is also shifting signs and going into a fabulous jolly place for you, where you're feeling creative and open and excitable and passionate. If you fall in love or you've got a lover, it reboots your sexuality, it reboots your passion, and it can be quite divine. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Of course, this is symbolic. Use your intuition to see whether it's right for you, but I do tie it in to the astrology. Let's go, Aquarius. What's coming up this week? Money. And that's interesting because your whole... all the interesting points this week are about your second house, which is money and work. Expect some money to come in. Work hard to get the money. Don't be foolish with the money. And there is also opportunity to move, which is also seems to be the direction of where things are going for you astrologically. There may be pressure around where you're living. There may be pressure around you saving enough money to do what you want to do, but you can do it. There may be some kind of upheaval which involves somebody moving out or somebody saying they're going to do something and not doing it, but that is Mercury retrograde. So, you know, don't count on anyone until you see that it's done. You're heading in a new direction. You want to head forward, and you're going to have to leave something behind. And you know, normally you're quite good at that. If you're following a dream and you have to leave something behind, or you realise that somebody is not the right person to be joining you on that dream, whether it's a friend or lover, you can do it. And there's a younger Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn that's going to come in and help you in some way. But, you know, make sure they're for real. Make sure they're not the person that you feel could hoodwink you or betray you. But certainly there's also an argument between a fire sign and an earth sign. I wouldn't get involved until Mercury moves out mid-April. Sorry this isn't your usual forecast. I send you so much love. Visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, where I do daily tarot. Lots of love.